In just a moment, the ref will drop the puck and we'll start this game.
The fans are really pumped up for this one, and I doubt they'll be disappointed.
Moved ahead. Centered. He gets pushed off the puck. Skating through center ice. Passed ahead. Shoots the puck. Out over the blue line. Moved ahead. Intercepted at the blue line. Quick pass up. Passed ahead. Shoots the puck. Turned away.
What a save off the blocker.
Moved up with a wrist shot. Played up. Moved ahead. Across. Played up. Centered. Brings it in. Along the boards. In the corner. In the corner. Passed ahead. Gets the shot off. 1-2. Passed across. Brings it out. Centers it. In the corner. Turned over. Nailed. Advances the puck. Moved up. Played up.
Line 3.
Quick shot. Goaltender stopped that. Ludwig takes control of the puck.
Line 4.
Advances the puck. Moved up. Off the post. Played up. Advances the puck. Turned over at the blue line. Rips a shot. Goaltender stopped that.
He used the pads to make the save.
He knocked him off the puck. And out they come with a puck. Brings it up. Passed across. Moved back.
Line 2.
Advances the puck. Moved ahead. Center. Played across. Great glove.
A nice shot, but a better save.
Turned over at center ice. Moved ahead. Moved up. Quick pass up. Advances the puck. Passed ahead. Played up. Rubbed off the puck.
That's how you dish it out, Jim.
Short pass. Centers it. Shoots quickly. Goal scores!
The goalie tried, but he wasn't stopping that one. No chance whatsoever. He let loose an absolute howitzer on that one-time blast. I bet the goalie didn't even see it go by.
Little late, but we finally have our first goal of the game.
Jim, if I'm them, I go right back on the attack. A lot of teams are vulnerable after being scored on.
He gets pushed.
Jim, he's looking to make an impression. And after one period, both teams retire to the dressing room to take a break and prepare themselves for the second.
Welcome back to the second period.
That's been a close game so far. Let's look for both teams to try to open things up.
Moved across, moved ahead, played up. Advances the puck, shoots it quickly.
He really worked the body there.
Pass back. Played up. Advances the puck. Moved ahead. Passed ahead. Advances the puck. Out over the blue line. Moved ahead. Centers it. Working along the perimeter.
Turned away. What a save off the blocker.
Moved up. Advances the puck. Centered. Up along the boards. Pass back. Across. Gets the shot off. Pad save. Scores!
There's nothing as lethal as a quick and accurate wrist shot.
The goalie will be seeing that one in his nightmares. A tie game midway through the second.
Now both teams need to figure out whether to gamble for the lead or wait for a break.
Along the boards. Rocked.
Hands out a little intimidation.
Moved ahead. Passed ahead. Out over the blue line. Into the attacking zone. He gets shoved.
That shook him up.
Delayed call coming up. Ludwig will serve time for tripping.
That definitely calls for some time in the penalty box.
The officials aren't going to allow tripping in this game or any other. Quick pass up. He gets muscled off the puck. Goaltender stopped that.
Now that was a quick pad save.
Intercepted. Moved ahead. Centered. Played across. Intercepted in the neutral zone. In over the line.
Leg save. And the shooter comes away empty-handed that time.
Passed ahead. Ahead to the neutral zone. Moved ahead. Across. Delayed penalty coming up. Quick pass up. A penalty is being called. He gets called for hooking.
Take a look at the replay, and it's crystal clear what happened. Keep your eye on his stick.
They're getting ready for the faceoff. Centered. Passed ahead. Advances the puck. Ludwig exits the penalty box, meaning his team now has a 5-on-4 advantage. Across. Goaltender stopped that. Quick pass up. Fast glove.
Jim, he reacted purely on instinct with that save.
Blocked. Brings it out. Brings it out. Centered. Into the attacking zone. Cranks it. Goaltender stopped that.
Pad save. Nicely done.
Played up.
Change up.
Passed across. Brings it in. With a wrist shot. Missed the net. Turned over. Quick pass up. Advances the puck. Moved up. Gigantic save. Passed ahead. Centered. Out of their defensive end. Turned over in the neutral zone. Shoots the puck. Brings it out. Advances the puck.
Line 3.
Played up. Quick shot. Leg save.
Nice work to stop that shot.
Through center. Moved ahead. Advances the puck.
Line 2.
Quick pass up. Moved ahead. Passed ahead. Advances the puck. He gets pushed.
He'll want to avoid those in the future.
Fires it hard. Just wide of the net. Quick pass up. At center. That's offside. They're getting ready for the faceoff.
No matter what the score, you always want to come out strong in the third period. We should have some great hockey ahead of us.
Hardest shot, fastest skater, and the breakaway competition.
Off the puck.
He really knows how to use the body, Jim.
Intercepted. Through the neutral zone, into the attacking zone. Moved ahead. Shoots the puck. Scores!
You've got to give it up for the players on that sequence. That was a heads-up play.
The third period has started with a bang.
A bang that's left them down by 1.
Moved up. Quick pass up. Knocked him off the puck.
He just wouldn't let him by, Jim.
Wrist shot. It goes wide. Moved ahead. Fires it. Moved up. Played up. Up through center. Passed ahead. Advances the puck. Moved ahead. With a wrist shot. Goaltender stopped that.
Line 2.
Centered.
Line 1.
Moved up. Out over the blue line. Passed ahead. Played up. Across.
Line 1. Line 3.
About to drop the puck. Short pass. Wrist shot. Blocked. He gets rubbed off the puck. Short pass. Off the post. Played back. Passed ahead. Shoots the puck. Blocked.
Line 4.
Played up. In over the line.
Joe took him out of the... Scores! A snap of the wrist, and it's right up there. He let go of the wrist shot, and it paid off handsomely with that goal.
That's right. You don't always have to wind up with a big slapper to get it past the keeper. With the score all tied up, we're right back where we started from.
With one big difference. We're looking at a much shorter game now.
Out of their defensive end. Pushed off the puck.
There's a battle going on out there.
He gets shoved.
Great job of staying with his man.
Quick pass up. Over the blue line, along the boards. Moved up. Brings it in. Pass back. Advances the puck. Shoots quickly. Goaltender stopped that.
Perfect pad save.
Ahead to the neutral zone. Moved ahead.
Joe, I don't know how he took that one.
Moved across. Quick pass up. Moved up. Pass back. Passed across. Quick pass up. He gets hit.
The defenders are closing in.
Played up. The score is tied, and time is starting to become a factor.
Well, at this stage, both teams are going to start playing more conservatively. Now they'll wait for overtime to make a move.
Moved up.
Last minute of play in the third period.
Quick pass up. Moved ahead. Leg save.
The goalie stoned him on that one.
Moved up. Behind his net. Advances the puck. Brings it out. Moved ahead. Played across. Moved up with a wrist shot. And that's icing. The players are lined up and ready for the faceoff. Wrist shot blocked. Moved ahead.
This is when a player's conditioning will really come into play. Get ready for overtime.
First period of overtime.
Top players thrive on this kind of pressure.
Advances the puck. Played up. Moved up. Leg save.
That had the looks of a goal, but he shut him down.
Moved ahead. Passed ahead. Backhanded shot. Goaltender stopped that.
Super pad save.
Moved up. Cranks one. Goaltender stopped that.
Pad save.
He gets bumped off the puck.
He tried to shut him down.
Joe
He gave him a rough ride, Jim.
That's offside. We're ready for the face-off. Moved ahead. Advances the puck. Over the blue line. Ludwig finds the loose puck. Gets the shot off. Blocked. Across. Passed ahead. Moved up. Ludwig scoops up the loose puck. With a wrist shot. Ludwig. He grabbed it. Up through center. Quick pass up. Moved ahead. Into the attacking zone. Intercepted in the slot. Moved up. Muscled off the puck.
You want to avoid that.
He gets crushed. Shoots the puck. Blocked. Passed ahead. And out they come with a puck.
Jim, we're just inside the 2-minute mark, and neither team has found a way to score.
Line 3.
Over the line. Up along the boards. Blocked. Out over the blue line. Centers it.
Line 3.
Moved up. Played up. Intercepted in front. Moved ahead. Quick pass up. Passed ahead. Moved ahead. Through center. Wrist shot. Blocked. The ref is ready to drop the puck. Moved up. Advances the puck. Moved ahead.
This means it's time for a shootout. Love it or hate it, it's definitely exciting.
With overtime deciding nothing, we head to the shootout.
Jim, they say stars shine in the spotlight. Well, here's their chance.
post. He couldn't do it that time.
He's gonna have to shrug that one off. If this goes far enough, he may need to shoot again. the game winner. You want your players to produce on demand, and that's exactly what he did. This is what's so great about the wrist shot. It's not as fast as a slap shot, but it's quicker to get off and way more accurate.
watching another great hockey matchup brought to you by EA Sports.
I'm Craig Simpson.
And I'm Jim Houston.
See you next time.